Hi everyone, welcome back to Library Time with Mrs. Poole. It is a pleasure to be back with you and sharing some stories together. I have a story to start us off called These Hands. It is written by Margaret H. Mason and illustrated by Floyd Cooper. It is a story that was nominated for the California Young Reader Medal a few years back, and it is a wonderful story. Speaking of which, the California Young Reader Medal Award series of books that are nominated for this year, I'm going to be starting very soon. So stay tuned for that. And we're going to be doing some voting within your classrooms. So I'm always so excited and eager to start those with you this year, and more details to come on that soon. But getting back to this book called These Hands, we're going to start it now, and I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. These hands. Look at these hands, Joseph. Did you know these hands used to tie a triple bowline knot in 3 seconds flat? Well, I can still help a young fellow learn to tie his shoes. Yes, I can. The story in this book is wonderful. The illustrations are just beautiful. Look at these hands, Joseph. Did you know these hands used to make the ivory sing like a sparrow in springtime? Well, I can still show a young fellow how to play heart and soul. Yes, I can. Look at these hands, Joseph. Did you know these hands used to pluck the ace of spades right out of thin air? Well, I can still teach a young fellow how to do a waterfall shuffle. Yes, I can. Look at these hands, Joseph. Did you know these hands used to throw a curveball faster than a dive-bombing honeybee? Well, I can still help a young fellow learn to hit a line drive. Yes, I can. Look at these hands, Joseph. Did you know these hands were not allowed to mix the bread dough in the Wonder Bread factory? Did you know these hands were not allowed to touch the bread dough in the Wonder Bread factory? These hands were only allowed to sweep the floors and work the line and load the trucks, because the bosses said white people would not want to eat bread touched by these hands. Well, these hands joined with other hands, and we wrote our petitions. And we carried our signs. And we raised our voices together. Now any hands can mix the bread dough, no matter their color. Now any hands can touch the bread dough, no matter their color. Yes, they can. Look at these hands, Grandpa. These hands used to not be able to tie a shoe. Or play the piano, or shuffle the cards. Or hit the ball. Now I can do all that, plus bake a fine loaf of bread, can't I? Why, yes, you can, Joseph. Look at those hands. Those hands can do anything, anything at all in this whole wide world. Yes, you can. The end. That is These Hands. It is a beautiful book, a beautiful story about how no matter what your age or your color, or it's our differences that make us so unique and special to be celebrated, right? So I just loved that story about generations helping generations, and whether you're related or not related, of just people being kind to one another and helping one another out. Great, great book. Well, thank you so much for sharing this story with me. I am looking forward to sharing some others with you. So click on another story and enjoy. Happy reading, everyone.